All right, today we're going to look at doing patient packaging with our Stokes Basket. Our Stokes Basket is our Cadillac. It's always going to be our first line for patient packaging whenever possible. The system that we have here at Park Ridge, we've got our Stokes kit that's mounted to the side of the basket. Inside the basket has our bridle, it has our litter attendant line, it has multiple pieces of webbing. The three that we're going to be using today are the chest tie-in, the hip tie-in, and then the external lashing. Our goal is to capture the hips, capture the shoulders, and then the external to secure them to the basket. So we're going to start with our chest. All three pieces of webbing are all labeled. So if you're not sure which piece you're looking for, just look at the ends of the webbing and you'll have it. The center of the webbing has been marked. So you take the center piece and put it at the victim's chest. From here, both sides go around the shoulders and then feed the webbing underneath the victim's neck. And then seesaw the webbing so that it crisscrosses along their back. Bring the webbing over their shoulders and tie it off with an overhand. You guys will also notice that we have a backboard that's in this Stokes. This backboard is mounted with the Stokes basket on top of the squad. From here, we take it down to an upright. We stay off the top rail, going onto one of the uprights, and we're going to tie it off. Once the chest is tied in, we'll go for the hips. Again, the middle of the webbing has been marked, and the middle of the webbing comes to the victim's belt buckle. Feed one side under one leg, and the other side under the other leg. It's important to bring the webbing up into the victim's crotch so that we don't have the opportunity for it to slide. Again, we're going to tie an overhand knot here, and that's to keep the pelvic harness from cinching up into his crotch and getting tighter if we have to lower him vertically. At this point, we're going to bring these two up and over his shoulders. We can either bring them straight up and over to these uprights, or we can come farther out if he has head blocks or a hard hat or a helmet or something else that we have to worry about. What we're going to do is one side we're going to have tie for a trucker's hitch, tie an overhand loop. Now that we have him secured by his shoulders and by his hips, we'll start the external lashing. The third piece is marked external lashing or external tie-in.
Again, the middle of the webbing is marked with marker, and we're going to tie off to the bottom bar, staying off the top rail, with a girth hitch. One piece of webbing goes one way, the other one goes the other. There's a bunch of different ways that we can do this. As long as both sides stay the same and that we're mirroring each other, we'll be fine. By not tying it off at each post, it allows us to cinch down the system and ensure that our victim isn't going to move. While I'm finishing tying off this trucker's hitch, my partner will go down and start pulling any slack that's left in the system. While I'm finishing tying off the trucker's hitch, we can start putting in, or attaching the extra Stokes straps that the manufacturer gives us. And we've got them secured.